Ah, ¿dónde nos habíamos quedado? Que me he vuelto... Vale, lo de los malogrados, tal... Somos nivel 8. Damas del bosque... Vale. Vamos a ver, malogrados. Malogrados. Aceite para los malditos y Exia. ¿Por dónde se iba? Palacio. Un momento. Este tío vende pociones. Este tío vende pociones y quiero saber que me puede interesar.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Qué guapas las vainas, tío, de la espada.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
Uf, a ver. ¿Qué tienes aquí? Viento del norte, licor enano, gaviota blanca. Bueno. Nos lo llevamos. ¿Podemos hacer alguna alquimia? Sí. Estrella danzante, me falta fósforo y la hoja esta en Nostrix. Palo dracónico, semillas de cornezuelo. No tendrás semillas de esa, perder, hermoso. No tendrás... Sí, tienes semillas de cornezuelo. Dame 4. Alcohol nada, esto nada, pociones... Me faltan 3 lenguas aún de ahogado, me cago en la puta.
So long.
Gracias. Vale, ahora sí. Vámonos. Aún nos queda, puede ser también lo de... los puños de Velen. Y alguna que otra secundaria que quiera hacer. A ver si... después de esto nos metemos un poco con las secundarias y seguimos con la historia esta. Que no las quiero dejar aparte porque se me va el nivel. Ah, la que se ha liado.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him? Believe I saw him heading to the stable. What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Anda, venga. El puto gordo borracho este. mundo a salvo. Y los caballos. ¡Salgan!
With a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Fuck are you suggesting?
Lo que has oído.
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? What? Lost your nerve? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Venga. Refrescate un poco, anda.
We need to talk.
Podéis salir de ahí, ¿eh? Eso se puede derrumbar.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Sí, bueno, te me relajas, ¿eh?
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
De las tramas que hay en The Witcher,
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
de las tramas que hay en The Witcher, esta subtrama que está entre mis favoritas. La historia del varón. Es una historia de la hostia.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Vamos a hacer el modo bueno aquí. La de
Merciful gods.
convertirla sin matarla. Joder.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Ya no tiene gracia, ¿eh? Por cierto, ¿cómo era? Axia es con... Vale. Vamos, vamos. Oh. Spectro.
Hungry specters. Botchlings sent to track the village.
Oh, my movies. Do something.
Time to end this.
Espectros de nivel 5, Dios mío, por fin. Que es cierto de luchar contra gente de nivel que me dobla.
Something fierce. I can't Quiet now.
Y siempre estoy enfrentándome a peña que me doble el nivel. Ya por fin, algo normal,
What do you want to
joder.
do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. I'm coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
Menudo wombo combo. Au, au. Aflojen. Aflojen que no están aflojando.
Squirming again. It worked. Stopped.
Aflojen que no están aflojando, A mí no me hagan wombo combos a mí.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl.
What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Bautizada, venga.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Ya no pintas nada. ¿Esto qué? Ah, vale. Esperar.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ajá, GPS medieval. Vámonos. Buenas noches. Joder, cómo corre el GPS.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
fucking shit! If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
Ay, cuando el personaje tuyo y el NPC al que sigues tienen velocidades distintas.
What? Lost your nerve?
Suéltame lengua, cabrón. Lengua, lengua, coño. A ver. No me quieren soltar lenguas. Y... ha llegado a su destino.
it wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Tira.
Come on.
No me jodas, ¿en serio? Entregados ahora. Adelante, Bustamante. Nice. Shh,
Lost your nerve? Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass.
Mierda, me la comí. Me la comí. A ver. Qué rico.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Yep. Un lobo ahora no, por favor. Nada, lobito.
Come on, come closer.
Proseguimos. Un remo roto, estupendo, lo que me hace falta.
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
¿Qué otra habitación?
You seek here, sir. Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Niño.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and see no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over
Me
the
sigue
woods,
mosqueando lo
raising
de
a racket to make your
los
ears
colores
bleed.
del pelo y la barba cuando está en una zona interna.
Tamara knelt down,
A ver si lo arreglan pronto.
but then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
By the debt, owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Gracias por usar guías espirituales. Que yo! Uep. ¿Y ahora qué? Hablar con el varón, tal... vamos a comentarle la jugada. Vamos a comentarle la jugada al varón. ¿A dónde va? Ay, Dios, este pesado.
Halt! Stand and you! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Joder. Que seamos el primero toca la moral.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight! No, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
La primera le doy el aviso de escarmiento. Ya coño, si no te chocas por el camino mejor, ¿eh? Coño.
Remember me?
¡Ey!
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
¡Basta! Gracias. Pero me has jodido. Dios mío.
I need a good clap.
Abajo. Ah, está afuera. ¿Verdad? Bueno, pues voy a... ¿Tengo mierda aquí? ¿Tengo mierda llevando así encima? Como que no quiere la cosa. No, las porquerías de siempre. Pues vamos a pasar una meditación rapidita. Para que sea de día más que nada.
Where'd you come from?
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka? Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Parece que se ha roto el tío. Tengo que robar unas plantas aquí como quien no quiere la cosa. Uy, pss. Que no es momento, Joder. Herboladio nivel 30, venga.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Construcción de personajes, damas y caballeros.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given.
Quid pro quo, chaval.
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Ah, mi córnea.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman can swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No,
So why not?
the horse is mine.
Uhu.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Igual que tú, ¿verdad? Oh. Este tío se va a quedar con mi espada. Está flipándola. El conejito.
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
¡Vámonos!
Go on! Kick it!
Sure how it's done.
Joder, todo el castillo se ha puesto aquí en la carrera, ¿o qué?
Move it! Move it! Come on, lass!
No. Toda la estamina del caballo dio para la carrera.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
No vaya.
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
Me voy a poner a jugar las cartas ahora. Estás flipándola. A ver, misiones. Vamos a hacer unas secundarias aquí. El corazón salvaje, por ejemplo. ¿Y ahora qué?
Witcher, when you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Okidoki. No creo que lo acepte, pero yo se la doy. Sí, ya que estamos, vamos a vender mierda.
Show me what you got.
Show me the money.
See ya.
How can I help you?
What are you selling? What's good?
What are you selling? What are you buying? Bugonero attacks. Botas de rastreador, no me interesan. Nada. No tienen nada interesante. Debería haber dejado los glifos, pero tampoco me pesan tanto ahora.
Take care now.
Vale, nada. Iba a cogerlo del tablón, pero nada. Ya. Suénate más en mi oído, me cago en todo.
You, white one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
What did I do to deserve your...
Tierra llamando sardinilla.
Let's go.
La verdad es que cada misión secundaria de estas es una joya de guión. Bueno, la del varón esta prácticamente es un capítulo de la historia. Buenos días. Buenos días. Chao. ¿Aquí había un combate? ¿Ahora que estamos? Sí, hay combate. Vamos a hacer esto mientras.
Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Thought I'd warn you. Jordan can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me?
¿Me acaba de guiñar un ojo?
What'll it be?
No soy de esa acera, te has equivocado.
All right. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
¿Tengo pinta de vagabundo? ¿En serio? Me parece que estoy en calzones con... Parece que estoy en calzones, tío. Ay, estos pantalones no me favorecen. ¡Umba! Vamos, vamos, vamos. Venga, te doy una oportunidad. Un golpecito. Hostia. ¡Pum! Al suelo. Lo dejé mirando Babia, joder.
Drifters defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? You've still Smithy to fight. Don't put it off.
Ok, entonces. 100 coronitas que me llevo. No, en nada subo de nivel.
Wasn't you in the broad?
Ay, no, es este.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back. Found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I mustered some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
No te prometo nada, solamente prometo encontrar algo. Si ese algo está vivo, bien. Si ese algo está muerto... ¿ah?
Greetings.
Salutations! Whither do you come from?
Salutations?
Hard to say. Seen a lot of the world and plan to see more.
As have I, as do I.
¿Salutations existe en inglés?
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Primera vez que lo oigo. Nada, este vende mierda, ¿no? Tú me vendes porquería. ¿A cuánto me vendes esto? A una miseria. Nada, entonces.
Farewell. We'll meet again. I know this.
Salutations, puto loco.
Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Thanks. Farewell.
Nada por aquí. Hola, buenas.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Ooh.
Thanks. Farewell.
Yeah.
Nice pendant you got.
Ay, bien.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
No entiendo que venía esa frase, pero bueno.
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Tienes un mapa, cabronazo. Montante de escalera, no me interesa. Artesanía, reparamos. Vamos a desmontar. Vale.
I'll take a look.
Ah, sí. A ver si se venden las perlas aquí. Si se pueden vender. Bueno. Menos da nada.
So long.
Venga entonces. Pues, para esto coge el caballo. Arriba. Dios, la cámara cómo se mueve. Bueno, pues en este episodio de Ley y Orden, chan chan, a ver, qué jauría de perros ni qué hostias. Pues si son 4 lobos de mierda. Hola, buenas. La primera es gratuita.
Witcher?
¿Tú qué coño
What
haces
are you
aquí?
doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Joder, sí que te importa tu hermana, ¿no? Me dijeron.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. We can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you, Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
¿Tú eres la que no quiere saber nada de tu hermana desaparecida? ¡Hija de puta!
Claw marks. Deep. No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Hostia puta.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Must be Hannah. Blood spattered all around in pieces, literally. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
Aceite para malditos. La rutina. Y ya veremos.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Busca, chico. Joder, con los caminitos de olor. Por aquí, por allá, por acá. Joder. That's a beer. Eso es un oso.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Pieles, pieles, pieles. Lingote de plata. Otro lingote de plata, gracias. Ballesta, 50 de correo de cuero, vámonos. No, vale. Vale. ¿Es mejor que el mío? No, el mío es mejor. Ok.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Soy quien soy. Nota misteriosa. Soy quien soy. Eso no lo puedo cambiar. Puede que las camisas de hojas de perejil entretejidas y las pociones hechas con lágrimas de vírgenes funcionen en los cuentos de viejas, pero no conmigo. Ha llegado el momento de asumirlo. Con el amor de Hannah y una disciplina de hierro he encontrado una manera de controlarlo, pero debo acordarme de esconderme en los bosques antes de que aparezca la luna llena, de apartarme de los demás, de Hannah. El ataque llega y pasa. Me despierto con heridas en las manos y el sabor a sangre en la boca. Quizás sea mejor que no recuerde nada. Matar presas con el arco y las flechas es una cosa, pero desgarrarlas con colmillos y zarpas, al menos aquí, en el corazón del bosque, no haré daño a ninguna persona. Piadosa Meliete, vela por los que se pierden y se me acerquen demasiado. Carta de salvoconducto. Esto es lo que nos dio el varón. Por orden de su majestad, Radvid V, soberano de Redania, el portador presenta documento, tiene derecho al libre tránsito por todos los bloqueos del río Pontar. Sí. Y esto es... segunda parte de la escuela del lobo. No, del gato. Vale. Esto necesita una llave. A ver. ¿Se me va a acercar ese oso? No.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Esto está un poquito oscuro. Gracias. ¿Hay algo más por aquí? No. Pues vamos a esperar al anochecer. To the midnight. Hola.
That stench.
Cago en los putos lobos. Uf. Ya.
You insane? Stand back, he's dangerous.
Not to me, he's not. It's Neelan.
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand. I love him.
La loca al coño.
Near to being mine till you came along. Go away. Leave us be.
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
Eres una hija de perra.
And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
Chaito.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
¿Qué cosa el karma?
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
Joder, el... ¿Quieres guerra? Venga, ven aquí. Ven aquí, vamos. La llave del cofre. Justicia poética, lo llamo yo. Pantanas de casa y 4 mineral de plata. Uy, qué rico. Esa plata que me voy a ahorrar para crear una espada. Siguiente misión. A ver. Puños de Vélez, Defensor de la Fe, la caída de la Casa de Redan, la invitación de Kira Metz. Es verdad que tenemos que hacer la invitación de Kira. Tenemos también contratos de brujo que tengo esta y esta. Vamos a hacer lo de los puños de furia. No sé cómo haces para siempre trabarte. Oye, un momento, ¿teníamos un poste de viaje rápido aquí? Ah, pues sí. A ver, ¿dónde es? Está ahí. Ah, mira, qué bien. Adecuo. Tu.
Ain't no one willing to fight Smithy. There's a prize Smithy
fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
Yes. Y por supuesto, toda la carne al asador.
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The Witcher will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob like he pounds hot iron ingots.
Nivel 9, qué difícil.
Shut up and fight.
Quillo. Vamos, que te tengo rincón en la esquina. Ven acá. Toma, a pastar.
Not bad. Might be champion yet. If it's the reigning champion you seek, head to Crow's Perch and ask for the sergeant.
Velada del año, se viene, velada del año. Y bye. Te transmite esta.
Looks like rain.
La velada del año va a comenzar. Jode con la lluvia, ¿no? Chiquita tormenta, ¿no? Están cayendo rayos como si no hubiera... Como si no hubiera un buffet libre ahí, ¿eh? Ya, si puedo entrar con el caballo a la cocina, adelante.
I'm ready.
Huh? Look who we have here!
Toda la carne al asador, venga. Apuesto mis 80 suscriptores.
Let's start.
All right, come to daddy.
If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock that no back.
Not too late to surrender.
¡Pum! ¡Velada del año! Me ha dado que fucker.
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles.
Joder, en Skellige va a ser interesante.
Don't object to your white monk.
Hemos subido de nivel. By the way. Ok. que me da a pensar... Sí. Vale. Ya tenemos la explosión de escudo al máximo. Y ya podemos comprar el escudo activo la siguiente vez que tengamos puntos. Y debería pensarme ya en ir a por el remolino cuando pueda. Y ya ir por alguna de estas. Que me tengo que pillar la de transmutación. Lo de... fijación de aceite. Y... ¿qué más? No sé si esta. Sí, esta y puede que esta. Estas tres. Fijador, recuperación... No, recuperación, efecto secundario y... sinergia. Esto está roto, o sea, te tomas una y te llevas otro efecto random. Gratuito y sin toxicidad adicional. Eso está muy cheto. Hay gente que al principio se pilla lo de esto, lo de gourmet y mierdas así, cosas de aquí. No suelo empezar por aquí porque me pones un poco desperdicio porque luego no tiene sinergia con esto. Así que prefiero gastarme todos los puntos ya pensando en la rama en general. Vale, me quedan... líder... líder... vamos a hacer esta. ¿A cuánto está? 500 metros nada más. Bueno, 500 pasos. Que no me deja pasar. Tengo que ver también una cosa de... que hay un pozo en el jardín de la fortaleza esta, donde encontramos el varón ahora. Joder, macho, ¿quieres pasar ya de una vez? Que por ahí abajo creo que había un cofre de... un cofre de... un equipamiento de brujo. A ver, campo otra vez.
Told him to patch the roof. The house will be full of puddles again.
A ver si cambia la lluvia porque... bueno, lo voy a dejar así. Porque tampoco es cuestión de pasar 30 horas.
What was that about?
What's become of me in my elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you. Went to the forest.
No sigas llorando, que voy a arreglarte el problema, niña. Mercader. Mercader. A ver si tienes un mapa.
Got anything interesting?
Tienes una mierda. ¿Qué es esto? Sebo de Chor. Esto es para una misión. Ya la compraremos más adelante. Bueno, ¿cuánto vale? 36 pavos para adentro. ¿Y esto qué es? Este ni si... Por si las moscas. Pero te voy a vender mierda, eso sí,
Farewell.
¿Qué libro he comprado? Notas, cartas, la que se veían, asunto, deseo, nada. ¿Qué compré, tío? Espera. No va a estar aquí en el inventario, ¿verdad? No, sí. Lo mismo advertencia que su madrastra. Se quitaba las andrajosas envolturas de los pies y caminaba descalzo. Se ponía encajes coviri y ropa interior de batik y debajo de la tosca camisa de crin. Cuando llegaba al ocaso, las otras novicias se iban obedientes a los rezos vespertinos, se escabullía e iba a la bahía, donde la esperaba Isador. Este diablillo tenía muy pocas luces y era muy torpe, pero a Tristiana le gustaba más que nadie en el mundo. Por él rompió el compromiso de boda y desafió la voluntad de su familia. Se veía que si descubrían la relación, Isador y ella ardieron en la hoguera, así que de madrugada planeaban la fuga. ¿Esto qué coño es? Me he leído esto para... No sé para qué me he gastado 36 pavos. No sé a qué hacía referencia ese libro, pero bueno. Si alguien lo pilla, por favor que me lo diga. Uy.
Let's go.
Coño. Vale, a esto deberíamos ir luego. Pero ya que lo hemos descubierto. ¡Ah! ¡Hostia! Es nivel 20, me cago en todo. No, déjame que me aguantosoteas tú. Vale.
A tripwire. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here. Problem solved. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful.
trampitas. Itas.
Movement. Gotta keep my ears open. Rustling. Over there.
Vale. No hay peligro.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be. Rustling's coming from the barn.
Debería dejar de coger mierda por el mapa. Que para 3 monedas.
A tripwire. A tripwire.
Joder, no veas.
Wonder what door this opens.
Llave del granero. Joder, un sepo, me cago en todo.
One less to worry about.
Dios, ahí, esa sí que no la había.
One less to worry about. A tripwire.
Nah. Ordenamos. Nada. Joder.
A journal. Little wear and tear. Someone's journal.
3 de Feanin. Feanin. Joder. Los días calurosos de verano han llegado antes de lo normal este año. Humber se ha vuelto insoportable. Se enoja cada vez que acompaño las lecheras al río. Dice que no debo confraternizar con el servicio. Pero lo que en verdad le enfada es que hable con Jan y Fred. Afirmo que una dama de noble cuna no debería codearse con hombres de baja estofa. Que si lo hago, socavo la autoridad que por hecho tiene sobre ellos. Quizá cuando empiece a esfumarse el bochorno estival se vuelve más tolerable. 20. El aburrimiento cada vez pesa más sobre mí. Quiero a mi hermano y me alegro de que no vendiéramos la hacienda después de que murieran nuestros padres, pero a veces sueño despierta y pienso cómo sería vivir en otra parte, con otras personas. 43, joder, ¿cuántos días tienen los meses aquí? Tenemos un invitado, es hijo de un señor de algún lugar cercano a Gorsvelen. Una cacería lo ha llevado por nuestras tierras y nos ha pedido que lo alojáramos. Oh, qué alegría, al fin pasa algo. 15 de Lammas. Ha llegado el momento de admitir, amo a Roderick y creo que él también me ama. Espero que esto complazca a Humbert. 18. Le he contado a Humbert lo de Roderick y yo. Ha montado en cólera. Me ha dicho que una unión queda completamente descartada. Quizá pueda convencerlo de lo contrario. 21. Amber sigue sin dar su brazo a torcer, pero no pienso renunciar al amor de mi vida por él. Si no me queda otra opción, me escaparé con Roderick. Mineral de hierro, eso sí que es interesante. Y aquí arriba hay entre menos y nada. Uy, a ver si hay trampas. Casi piso una. Tengo también que ver dónde está lo de la recompensa. Hostia, menos mal que pasé sobre él al revés. Dios. Cuchillos ahí como está, que me cago en la puta.
One less to worry about.
Joder, con los osos, ¿no? Me cago en todo. Hay una entrada por aquí. Ah. Uy.
No one's been here in a long time.
Digo, no voy a coger más mierda. Digo mientras cojo toda la mierda. Esto que sí se puede vender como armas, ¿eh?
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe.
Dios, he golpeado tan fuerte los ladrillos que se han bugueado.
A couple of pages missing. Torn out. The pages missing from the journal. And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. Gods have mercy.
Trozos de papel. Y así ha llegado la hora de que muera, de hambre en la oscuridad, solo en mi propia mansión, mientras mis criados traen una nueva cosecha junto al otro lado de estas paredes. Mis gritos traen mis gritos son en vano, ni un solo sonido escapa de esta tumba de piedra, de esta sepultura en la que el maldito Roderick me ha encerrado. Y aún así, esto no es lo peor que me ha hecho. Me ha robado mis dolores, y por ello lo maldigo, que un centenar de maldiciones caigan sobre Roderick de Gorsveden. No por arrebatarme la vida, sino por robarme lo que le daba sentido. Si alguien alguna vez encuentra mis restos y esta carta, por favor, que busque a mi hermana, Dolores Rearton, y le cuente la verdad, que me mató el hombre que la sedujo, el hombre que me abandonó a mi suerte, la sabandija de Roderick de Gorsveden. Me pegó por la espalda, me trajo a rastras hasta aquí y me emparedó mientras yo seguía inconsciente. Ni tan siquiera tuvo el coraje de degollarme. Pese a todo, espero que la haga feliz. Si es así, descansaré en paz. Pero si le falles, mi fantasma lo rondará hasta el fin de su miserable vida y morirá como yo lo he hecho, solo y olvidado. Eso me suena a maldición que se lanzó de sin querer. Lo que no hay fantasma. Me falta ver dónde está el cofre.
A tripwire.
¡Au!
Booby trap. Whoever said it knew what they were doing.
Me he comido esa bomba.
Somebody lived here once. Dolores. Something here. A chest.
Ese es mi pago. Bueno, ahora averiguar lo del ruido del granero.
Something's not right. A tripwire. Problem solved. A tripwire. Problem solved. One less to worry about. This sort of attic. Gotta get up there somehow. Might be just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
Your reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt. Those were my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Para los que hayan jugado al The Witcher 2, este es una de las cosas que hicimos al principio cuando nos estaban afeitando la cara de las decisiones y tal. Esta es una de las decisiones, de dejar vivir al boss final del The Witcher 2. Y spoilers, este es el asesino del rey de Temeria. Fin de los spoilers.
Them? You know I work alone. Question is, what are you doing here?
Waiting for them. The ones trying to kill me.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Hiding in a place overrun by monsters. Good idea.
Means people don't wander in by accident. And the ones who come on purpose, well, I'm prepared for them.
Assassins?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out of kills ever since I left Lochmween.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once, a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
Este hombre tiene brazos como troncos.
You've grown careless. Let yourself be drawn into a trap.
Nah. Only traps here are the ones I set. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Sí, claro.
Lead the way. We got a plan of attack?
Yeah. Improvise.
Ese es el mejor plan de todos.
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scouts. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told him. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker. Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
Lezo es de la escuela de la víbora, por eso el colgante que parece una serpiente. Ya voy, coño, estoy saqueando a la gente. Básicamente este señor al principio encontró a Jennifer y estaban en el Imperio. O sea, se encontraron en el Imperio. Geralt le salvó la vida en el pasado, por eso la marca de en la frente. Que se había enfrentado a un monstruo y nuestro Gerardo de Riviera lo salvó. Y Lezo estaba en deuda con él. Lo que pasa es que el emperador lo contrató para que matara a los reyes del norte. Jennifer se quedó como hechicera del emperador. Y al final del 2 pues puedes decidir si dejarlo vivir o dejarlo morir. Bueno, déjalo vivir o matarlo,
Lewis.
mejor dicho.
Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
You know how it is in this trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
Was before Faltas kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Aedirn. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard, make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier than killing a drowner. He was, merrymaking at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag. Nabbed him, tied him up, but the guard post didn't open till dawn. So we had a few hours. Started talking, killing time. Chat was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
¿Dónde estoy? Que estoy descubriendo flejes de sitios, tío. Ah, que estoy más a... Estoy más al oeste. Debería coger este tablón de anuncios para tener esta parte al menos ya descubierta. Pero tengo mucho que limpiar, la verdad. Aún me queda la parte suresta que... Hay bichos bastante tochos de nivel 13 mínimo, más o menos. Y tendremos que enfrentarnos al Legend de nivel 20 ese que nos encontramos antes. Porque quiero entrar en la gruta esa. Eso, ¿quieres guiar de tu caballo bien? Que parece una puta serpiente. Tú primero, Leto. Yo te sigo.
Leto. Greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, yeah?
Of course. We're old mates, ain't we? Who's your friend?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Another one? What's this? Prime contract available in the area? Sit down. Care for a drink?
I don't drink with traitors and rats.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vestor's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one knew I was there.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Careful, men! They're witches! Witches don't attack humans!
Pathetic.
Made an exception for you.
1, 2. Te dejo los honores. Venga.
Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vestor's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
They're north of here. In Lindenvale.
I'm curious. How much does the life of an old mate get you these days?
Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vestor showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You gotta understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vestor.
Going with you.
Pollo.
Damn you!
Chao.
This rabid dog's here. Now leave me alive. Have mercy.
Orno Vester. Nilfgaardian name.
From Mechner, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Vilf, Apple Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Good name for a clown.
Once he's done in, sure won't laugh in. Preferred method, rip the teeth out. Keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
Still unwell. Head's hot as a half, and she's sleeping.
Sent my young
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
Moss encased his armor. Like winter.
Hola, crío. Uf.
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
Ok, ok. Se va a armar la gorda. ¡Pumba! Se armó la gorda.
What in blazes? A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you. Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands. One man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
No veas.
Bloody hell. You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man.
He provoked me!
We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and...
And what?
Y ya está, se murió.
you will end like him. What say you to that?
What do I say? Simple. You're as good as dead.
¿Ves que ahora le afecta la explosión fleje? Nada, no es muy famoso, que digamos.
Sanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
You all right? You're conscious, but the Sanguibarian venom could still kill you. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vasto's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What if he'd crossed you, like Lewis?
I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet is dead. Word of that would have spread across the continent in days.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
Told you not to get involved. Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
Y esto es lo bueno, que podías...
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
Jeje.
Your friends from the School of the Wolf. No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
Venga, entonces. Ya tenemos a un nuevo aliado.
Ice and taste his armor, like winter.
Vale, a ver. ¿Qué más cosas secundarias tenemos? Podemos hacer lo de Kira. Venga.
Let's go.
Pi, pi, pi.
Used to be wagons showed on market days.
¡Hostia, es verdad! Espérate. Que se lo tengo que decir a la señora. Que le tengo que decir a la señora que la casa está limpia, tú. Que era justo este poblado, ¿no? Sí, me suena. Sí, sí. Era este poblado mismo.
Sent my young'uns to get mushrooms yesterday. To the woods.
Ah, estaba aquí, ¿no?
You've returned. What's become of my home?
It's safe now. Got some hard news too, though. Found your brother's corpse bricked up in a wall. And this.
So, Roderick
husband. He killed him. Gods.
Sorry.
Siento.
The truth can be cruel, but one can't turn back time. And perchance, did you find my chest with my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
Gods guide you.
Experiencia es experiencia. ¿Dónde estaba el viaje rápido aquí? Aquí. Y así es, otro día limpiaremos por ahí cuando vayamos a hacer lo de las brujas de... Las brujas del pantanito. El pantanito del jorobaito.
No matter where the grub's from, as long as the bowl's full. It's not my fault we ended 6 feet under the brooches. Why do you have to play the hero?
No sé cómo hace el caballo para spawnear en los sitios donde es más jodido pasar. Tiene un arte el cabrón.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Vaya, vaya, vaya.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serag, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Venga. Pero espérate.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him, but he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course. Provided you take my magic lamp with you, I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Coño, una Alexa.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Un móvil.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Joder. Aquí con cartas al portador y los elfos viviendo en el siglo XXI con el iPhone 14.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Sí, bueno, pero yo estoy pillado, ¿eh? Que quede claro. Up. Nini.
Let's go.
2 niveles más y podemos usar la armadura esta, la segunda armadura del regalo. Ese es el barco de Kira. Up. Uy, perdón. Acostumbrado al reto aún. Y le damos caña. Tía, en esta parte del mapa siempre está habiendo rayos y truenos, me cago en todo. La verdad es que esta armadura es muy fina para mi gusto. Coño de la madre.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
La efectividad de la intuición femenina. ¿Cuánta pañita hay ahí? Ya. Uy.
Geralt?
A ver, voy a ponerme el aceite este de los necrófagos.
Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenobox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, locals ready. Sheesh, shoved in this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Además que esta gente con mirarlo se mueren. Ahogados, venga, soltame una lengua.
Time to end this.
Coño, por fin. Una lengua, me quedan dos. Hay más ahogados por ahí. Sí. De hecho, el ratio de recolección de la lengua es como un puto diamante en el Minecraft, joder. Ole. Vale. ¡Ah! Que me hacen daño.
Show me what you got.
Hostia.
Come on, come closer.
A pastar.
A fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
Y de paso vamos a ver qué hay aquí. Con enano, venga. Coño. Hay cosas, hay cosas. Hay cositas. Un viaje rápido, nice. ¡Ey!
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Uy, no. Eso.
They're onto us.
Uy, perdón.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. We've no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Epa. Ven aquí. Ven aquí. Coño, deja de esquivar. Hostia. A ver. Más cositas. Aceite para bestias. Pues creo que ya tengo todos los aceites principales. O sea, las bases. Ahora me quedan las mejores. Combate. Grifo. Salitre. Bien, bien, hay cositas, señores. Pa. Bueno, se viene. Qué ricas las ratas. Y yo no veo pienso.
Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Gerald, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Parece que alguien se ha puesto las botas.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Ah, los típicos golpes en las puertas. Entrando. Gracias por la luz, chata.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
¿Que hay cositas o no? Algodón. Plata, plata, cuero, sí señora, sí me gusta. Suelta cosas, suelta cosas. Platita, platita. No, estoy consiguiendo mucha plata, ¿no? Me dijeron.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Nada de especial. Seguimos para arriba. He cogido fósforo, creo que sí.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Coño, diagramas. Menudo poltergeist. Bueno, ya basta, coño. Vale, entonces. Una cachiporra. Una cuchipurri. Ah.
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Ay, ¿qué sería un castillo sin su gran pasadizo? A ver.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Sí, sí, ahora estoy contigo. Quiero ver toda la torre. A ver, no hay nada aquí, ¿no? Nothing.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Pues sí. Un frasco de poción vacía. Ah, y no hemos leído las notas. A ver. Diario del Mago Alexander, parte 1, día 237. Mis experimentos siguen arrojando resultados que no considero fiables. No se trata de errores metodológicos. El problema reside en el material de investigación tan falible y burdo con el que me veo obligado a trabajar. A pesar de su promesa, Sedar no considera... no considera proporcionarme suficientes especímenes razonablemente sanos para llevar a cabo las pruebas. La mayoría del material se encuentra hambriento y aterrorizado, ya que es arrastrado hasta aquí directamente desde la mazmorra. Todos los días pierdo un tiempo precioso lavándolos y despiojándolos antes de permitirles poner un pie en mi laboratorio. La esterilización es lo primero. Tal como consiguió demostrar Marty Sodergren en sus pocos divulgados estudios, la actitud de un paciente bajo tratamiento puede tener un impacto muy significativo en la lucha contra la enfermedad. Por desgracia, los voluntarios que se me proporcionan no muestran suficiente comprensión y mucho menos entusiasmo por el noble proyecto en el que están participando. De hecho, parece que consideran la investigación parte de su castigo. He intentado convencerlos varias veces, aunque no soy buen orador, de que están contribuyendo a la erradicación de una de las mayores plagas que afligen a la humanidad. En todas las ocasiones tuve la seguridad de que no comprendían mi explicación, aunque quizá su estupor fuera simplemente fruto de las primeras fases de la enfermedad. Resulta evidente la imposibilidad de lograr el éxito sin sacrificios. La mayoría de estos tendrán que sacrificar sus insignificantes vidas en el altar del aprendizaje, pero es un precio que estoy dispuesto a pagar. Esa última frase tiene unos aires de Lord Farquaad de la hostia. Diario del Mago Alexander, parte 2. Día 346. Nunca me han gustado las ratas, no por el aspecto repugnante de sus colas, sino por su inteligencia tan vivaz e irritante. Cuando uno habla para sí mismo siempre parecen estar escuchando, y lo que es peor, también parecen comprenderlo todo. Hace unos días me sorprendí a mí mismo hablando con una de ellas, en concreto con un macho de color negro del tamaño considerable al que le faltaba una oreja. Al principio temí que mi comportamiento respondiera a las primeras fases de la enfermedad, pero me di cuenta de que eso es imposible, ya que he reforzado mi inmunidad con poderosos hechizos. Más tarde concluí que había sido un reflejo natural que incluso a los más instruidos nos cuesta controlar. Al fin y al cabo, a los magos nos gusta que nos escuchen. Ególatras. He colocado a la rata en una jaula separada. De esta forma puede seguir formando parte de las pruebas, pero mientras tanto tendrá la oportunidad de observar y hacerme compañía. He notado que observa con gran concentración las jaulas de los roedores infectados, en especial las que contienen ejemplares en las últimas fases de la enfermedad. Resulta muy interesante. En cuanto a su compañía, es lo máximo a lo que puedo aspirar. Serad evita el laboratorio y ha expresado su deseo de que también su hija se mantenga alejada de mí. Al principio pensaba que tenía un escándalo moral, lo cual sería irrisorio, pero me explicó que Annabel siempre ha sufrido una constitución física débil y que observar a los enfermos podría hacer que se viera afectada por los aires malsanos. Los campesinos que forman parte del estudio me han retirado la palabra. No sé qué creen que van a conseguir con ello, ni me importa. De todas formas, son unos conservadores terribles. Por supuesto también está la mujer, pero en su caso intento limitar el contacto. Día 362. Mi rata negra ha muerto. Oh no. Hoy la he encontrado hecho un ovillo en su jaula. Puede que se haya infectado por accidente, pero no he encontrado signos de la enfermedad en su autopsia. Además, estaba bien alimentada. Es muy extraño. Su muerte es inexplicable desde el punto de vista médico, lo cual debo admitir que me inquieta el investigador que hay en mí. De todas formas, como ya he dicho, no soy muy amigo de las ratas. Ups.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
Joder, menuda forma de morir.
I've suffered enough. Why can't I leave this place?
Menuda forma de morir.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Si no te hago las preguntas, tía.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved. Who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts.
Ya estamos.
Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman.
Hola. Estas ratas, coño. Se va. Ven aquí y enfréntame con un fantasma, coño. What? Se acaba de hacer daño con una rata. Vamos, vamos, vamos. El fantasma necesita abrir la puerta para pasar, ¿sabes? Me hace mucha gracia, no sé. Segundo asalto. No, estoy roto, me dijeron.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Vamos a buscar a los novios. A ver. ¿Dónde está ese novio?
want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
Bueno,
I met her. Talk to her.
nos conocimos por Tinder.
Drank poison, and I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
For Millie, Finch and Faulkner, they rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Tranquilo, que ya me sé la historia.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
Remember, I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her, and them.
Ese, chicos, es el poder del amor.
In legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Bueno, dados tu consentimiento, no nos hacemos responsables de tu salud en lo que pueda pasar, ni de tu pene. Así que...
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Uy, ¿tenía que ser el viaje directamente o...?
Let's go to the
Ah, no, bien. Perfecto, de puta madre, venga. Solo por si... Que me lo huelo. No falla. Buenas tardes. Ups.
I've waited long enough for revenge.
Yeah.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Bueno, chico.
Change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
¿Todo el mundo la caga alguna vez?
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
¡Qué observador!
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
¡Qué observador, chaval! ¿Y si vas preparando los labios? ¿Quieres un protector labial de coco?
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd have never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Te va a meter toda la lengua por la tráquea. ¡Ey!
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Aparte de la historia del varón, esta misión es de las pocas misiones al principio que mejor historia tienen. Aparte de la del varón. Porque joder, qué misión secundaria, tío. Es que este juego tiene misiones secundarias que son la hostia. Y el final de esta misión es que es un flipe. Y te la puedes perder fácilmente si no sabes elegir bien. El final ese ha sido de 10.